Excuse me, good morning. This is kind of new for me. I'm not running off of a script. I tried the live feed thing the other day, and my wife and I discussed it, and until I'm a little bit more comfortable with this, I'm just going to do the recordings and edit them. But the name of this video is What's Wrong with Nationalism? The whole point behind this video is I want to start a discussion. Now, whether you were a Trump supporter or a Clinton supporter, either one, I have to say that I'm not sure I understand what the beauty of globalism is. I look at globalism from the perspective of as a small business owner myself. If I need an item and I decide to order it from Amazon, then I'm sending my money away from here. The only person that gets any of that money, well, maybe is the UPS driver. On the other hand, if I buy something that's made locally, the money that I have is going to another person in this area. And then that guy uses some of that money to pay his bills, his electric bill, his water bill, whatever. He uses some of that money for his employees. So then that money, again, stays here. Then the electric company and the water company and that employee use some of that money to buy groceries at the grocery store or go to the farmer's market, which I must say is a really good idea. But if we just immediately on the first step send it to some other part of the country or some other nation in the world, then we're sending our wealth away. And don't get me wrong, very few of the people who are watching this YouTube video are wealthy, but there's more of a chance that we become less wealthy by sending our money to another country or to the far opposite end of this country. So to me, being a nationalist, and even more than that, I guess I believe I'm more of a regionalist. Of course, if you look back in history, you see that in the 1800s, people were more patriotic to their state than they were to the country. And in fact, I'm sure a lot of you also know that our nation used to be referred to these United States as opposed to the United States, because of we were a group of states that were agreeing to work together as a nation. But first and foremost was always our community and our state. And now that we've gotten away from that, where everybody believes that we should have a world court with arrest powers, and if there's a voter fraud, for instance, there was talk of the UN coming and monitoring our election. Shouldn't we be doing that ourselves? So I guess in long and short of it, I'm wondering, and I'm hoping that we can discuss down in the comments why it is so important to some people that we be globalist as opposed to nationalist. And also, I want to hear your thoughts on what I said about being a regionalist. If you feel that your state is a lot more important than our nation, or maybe your part of the state, or maybe your town, your county, is more important than the state or the national government. I'd really like to hear about that. Thank you, and I hope you subscribe, and I hope that you leave a comment.